Hey guys, how's it going? It's NBA Player here, and what I'm doing so far is I have just started a Dead Island Riptide Series, and hopefully this will be fun for both of us. And as you can see, I just had a save that just said Logan, and it was because when I first got this game I was so anxious to play that I just had to start. I just had to start already. So I might as well have went with my first Dead Island character. I didn't import him.
My grandfather fought the Japanese here in World War II and never left.
Yeah, I just started
Married
a new
local girl.
And so
my father was native born and a sergeant major, so I'm second generation military. And from the time I was 10, I wanted to follow in their footsteps.
But
Wanted to
I've
be a
done a lot
soldier,
of side
protect
missions.
and defend this country.
But yeah, it's a really good game. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to
My
this.
name's Perna, and I'm gonna tell you about the worst bloody holiday ever. I was at the Royal Palms Resort on Vinoy, working as a bodyguard for some asshole CEO. I figured once he left the island, I'd have a good week to relax on the beach, enjoy a Mai Tai or two. But no, that wasn't to be. As I woke up one morning to discover that the goddamn zombie apocalypse had arrived. A local lifeguard by the name of Cinemoy saved my life. Soon after that, I discovered I was immune to whatever this plague was. I met a few others who were immune, and somehow we were all elected to save everybody else. There was Sam B, a one-hit wonder hip-hop star from the States. Logan, an ex-football player and full-time douchebag who never missed a chance to hit on me. And Shin Mei, a sweet little hotel clerk who was as brutal with a blade as anyone I had ever seen. Together, we went to Moresby to try to gather more supplies. And from there, things really went to hell. The army tried to contain the infection, but they were bloody useless. Vinoy itself was totally isolated. It was pretty clear we were on our own. At this point, we just wanted off that goddamn island. And that's what led us to that maximum security prison. You see, some dickhead colonel by the name of Ryder White lied to get us to track down what he thought was a cure for this zombie plague. Well, that cure ended up turning White into a giant bloody maniac. Luckily, we hooked up with a prisoner who flew us out of there on the colonel's helicopter. We were off that goddamn island at last. And everyone we tried to save back on Vinoy, well, they just didn't make it. Except for that little native girl, Yarima. We spotted that naval vessel just in time, as we were just about out of petrol. We couldn't believe how lucky we were to finally find a safe haven. Get your hands off me!
What the hell?
What is going on here?
Get off me!
Get it off me! Get it off!
What's with the cuffs?
Sorry, but I can't take any chances. My orders are to take you into custody and transport you to a secure quarantine area.
And who the hell are you?
Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Hardy. Don't resist and you'll be fine. We just need to be sure you don't pose a
Man, we
threat.
no threat. The threat's on Benoit. You have any idea what's happening back there?
We have an idea. We're hoping you can help us fill in the details. Especially her.
You keep the hell away from her.
Frank Serpo. I should have guessed. Are you the one in charge of this clusterfuck? Watch yourself with this guy. This freak would sell out his own mother. If he had one.
Take the immune down to the lab. The two others will come with me.
Lab?
Hey, do we look like goddamn guinea pigs
I'm a
to you?
citizen of the USA, man. I got motherfucking rights.
Back off, Serpo, but just stay out of it.
What the fuck, man?
Don't do that again. One less immune won't make any difference. Now take him to the lab.
You may have command over Palanai, but on this ship, I'm in charge and I have my orders.
Your orders are to follow my orders, Colonel. Would you like me to call your superiors?
Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on here.
Alright, well, so far, they've just been pretty much just captured. So, I wonder what's gonna happen. Actually, well, I know what's gonna happen since I've played a little bit of the game. But, I won't spoil anything for you guys, but I will say that so far this is a fun game that I really like. This definitely is an improvement from their first game.
They have a very high tolerance, Mr. Serpo. I've already administered 3 doses.
So how much longer? You said we'd have results by now.
Sir, this is uncharted territory. We'll need another day at least.
Just be careful. We don't want him dying on us.
What about the native woman, Yerima?
That's a more complicated case. She's being taken to another location.
Don't worry. I'm keeping a close eye.
Oh, God. My head.
What the hell happened? Motherfuckers drugged us.
Who are you?
Hey, we're talking to you.
I'm nobody, really.
You've been bitten. How long has it been?
Long enough. I guess it doesn't affect me.
So you immune too?
So it seems.
What? They plant you here to spy on us?
Right, that's why I'm beat to shit like this. It's all part of my cover.
So, they tested you too?
Yeah. I'm guessing they're trying to figure out why we're all immune to this.
How'd you get here?
I was a soldier before the shit hit the fan. Part of a huge humanitarian search and rescue operation. And then that civilian arrived.
Serpo.
Right. Suddenly, the military was no longer in charge, and the rescue operation was called off.
So what are they up to?
All I know is there's a naval blockade around the entire archipelago. No one's allowed in or out. Whatever the fuck is going on, there's nothing to do with humanitarian efforts. That's pretty clear.
Christ, I'm still woozy from these bloody drugs.
Oh, God, my head. Hey, where are the others? Oh, they must have taken them when I was out.
Well, here we begin our journey. Hopefully,
This is a
you
fucking
guys are
dog's
gonna
breakfast.
like this. And I gotta say that so far, like, the intro wasn't the best,
I better head
but
topside, get my
hopefully
bearings.
it'll get better for you guys.
Looks like the crew already bailed.
So yeah, and I don't know if I told you guys this, but if you notice by the quality how it's much better from my other videos, it is because I got an HD PVR, and it's the second one. It's the gaming edition, and I gotta say it's pretty good. It is really good, and I like it. And I'm just happy because now I won't have the bad quality that I used to have. And hopefully now more people will start watching my videos since it's better quality. And since I started this Dead Island series, hopefully more people can see my videos, see my channel, and I get more out there.
I need to find a weapon.
We found a weak crowbar. The crowbars look pretty cool in this game. I like the crowbars. my favorite types of weapons are probably the crowbars and small blades. And I do know that they have added a new type of throwables, and there are throwable knives, and they're pretty cool. Not that good. I mean, they'd be better if, well, that would just make them small blades. I was gonna say if it would be better if they can like attack them manually instead of just throwing it automatically every time you tap the trigger button. So yeah, but they're decent, but I gotta say they are pretty expensive for some of the good ones, and so I don't think I would find them unless I somehow become rich.
Damn ship's coming apart.
So yeah, so I've made the save for, I made John Morgan. I was gonna do John Morgan in my
Have
own
to extinguish
gameplay,
that
like my
fire.
own save, but I decided to save him because I wanted to see how good he would be, and I just kind of wanted to conserve him. So I already knew how Logan was, so I just kind of just went with Logan because in my first Dead Island I went with
The
Logan.
way should be clear.
I don't know, he was just really, it was just really cool because he has really good throwing abilities, and that's what I like, because I like to throw the small blades, and yeah, he's just really good at throwing, and I like it. And his fury is really good. So.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's not
They're already here.
Honest.
Really starting to get sick of this shit.
Yeah, so the damage that that the weapons you get, what they first do, they're pretty bad, but yeah, you just gotta deal with it because it's just gonna take longer now. If I had a better weapon, I'd be able to finish these zombies off fast. And I don't know if it's like this for everyone, but for some reason, I think this is for everyone. I think everyone does start out at level 15. I mean, it'd be a little bit more normal if they just start out at level 1, but you know, it doesn't really matter, because now that I'm on level 15, I get a bunch of free skill points, so I like that. And I know you guys saw at the beginning how I chose the survival skill tree, and the reason I chose survival was because, I mean, it is a good output. It is really good for you for a new build, for when you first start out the game. It is a good build because
I've got to find a way out of here.
it is what the description says it is. It helps you out to survive. And my favorite part about the survival skill tree is that you get better lock picking and more health bars. Those are my two favorite things. I definitely love the lock picking because in my own playthrough I get lots of rare weapons from lock picking, and that's what I really like. For example, for my first orange weapon, I was in about 20% into the game, and that's when I found my first orange weapon, and it was a staff, and it was like really cool, and I tricked it out. I added spikes to it, and it was really nice, and I upgraded all the way, and it was then worth $2,000, and it was just epic, and it was just beast mode, and just one hit would like knock zombies to the ground and do a lot of damage to them, and it was just so cool. So yeah, I really wonder how good John Morgan is, because Dead Island, the Dead Island, the people who made Dead Island, Deep Silver, they really put John Morgan out there to create some hype for him.
Now you're pissing me
And
off.
I wonder if he does deserve that hype. I wonder if he will be good, or if he won't live up to how good people say he is. I never really used this type of guy. I never really used like a strong military type of guy. I always used Logan. I mean, I was good with Logan, and I wonder if I'll be good with John Morgan. Oh yeah, one thing I have to say about the energy drinks is I don't really like them because you instantly drink them, like you can't save them for later,
Goes
but
my appetite.
I guess that's what med kits are for. But I mean, it'd be cooler if you can keep the energy drinks, keep the apples. I mean, it'd be much more helpful. So, 'cause sometimes I'll run into energy drinks on the side and I'll have full health, but it won't let me like save it for later. So that's why I just wish that I could do. I wish I could just store it in my backpack, and whenever I had trouble, I can just whip it out and drink it, and everything will be all good. But I guess they pretty much make you have to find medkits for that kind of thing. Yeah. This weapon I'm using is pretty good, and that's why I'm using only this and not the other ones, because this one has a lot of force to it. Because notice how when I was hitting the zombies, it was knocking them down, knocking them to the sides. And that's what I like about this. And it has some power to it. And as you notice, I just threw that knife. And it was because this hallway is packed with zombies. I just had to stop one of them and deal with the others, but wasn't enough, so yeah, so far I'm whooping them right now. Losing some health though, but yeah, this weapon is really good. It is a good starter weapon. So far I haven't tried out this guy's Fury. Eventually I will, and I'll just have to learn how to use it, because I don't even know one bit about what his Fury does. I don't know if it knocks zombies to the side. I don't know if it just rips them apart. I do not know, so I just have to check it out when I get the chance. So far the whole ship thing is kind of cool, but I just want to get to the island already, because eventually you'll get to an island, and it is really cool. Like the environment is way better than the first Dead Island, and I like it a lot. It's really good. And now it actually rains, so that's really cool, and the rain looks realistic. All you see is the puddles like dripping up, like you'll see the water drops flying into the puddles, and you'll see the splashes, the little splashes. It's really cool. And I do think that was a big step towards upping the environment and the weather, and it was really cool. Man, this ship is flooded. You see how the weapon is knocking them back? Yeah, that's why weapons that have good force is good, because even if they don't have a lot of damage, they still give you time to get away, deal with the other zombies, and they're just really good. This weapon here, I don't even use it to actually attack them. I'm just using it for throwing. I mean, it's worthless because it doesn't do much damage, so that's why I'm just constantly throwing it. Wow, that one actually did a lot of damage. That time it did. And the kicking is a lot better in this game, because it actually makes them like fly back. If you get it right, it actually makes them fly back. And sometimes it'll even like knock them to the ground, like how I just did. So, and now it does a lot of damage, like not a lot, but it does almost as much damage as you would using a weapon. So that's really cool. Look at that zombie creeping up behind me, and he just bumped himself into the wall. And if you haven't noticed, they have made the weapon durability a lot better. I have been using this weapon for almost the entire time, and it's only halfway. In Dead Island 1, well, just Dead Island, it would have been probably would have been wore down already to where it wouldn't be effective. And as you can see, we just got into some weapons here, some ammo, and now the ship is shaking. Just crashed into a rock. So these are all the weapons I have right now. As you see, I'm equipping the pistol and the shotgun. So yeah, they do give you a lot of ammo in this mission. They give you, like, every corner you turn, it's like you see an ammo crate, and it's really cool. One thing I do wish is I do wish that they would have made the ammo capacity better instead of just sticking with 60 bullets. I do think that at least for the assault rifle, they should have went up to like somewhat like 300 bullets, because that's what most assault rifles have. I mean, like, at least in the games I play. So I just wish it would be around there. And as you can see, I'm demolishing these zombies. I just raided their party as they were feasting on that one decayed zombie. Man, that thing has no flesh. Man, it is torn from its skin. The guns do look pretty cool now. Like, the iron sights are better. The weapon does more damage, and yeah, it just seems like it's more accurate than the first gun in Dead Island. So not too crazy about the shotgun. Wasn't really an improvement. I like the first shotgun, and in Dead Island the shotguns I do think were better. I don't think the damage in this one, I don't think the damage from the shotgun in this one is that good. I think it's not good. The pistol, 2 shots with the pistol does more damage than 1 shot with the shotgun. And you can't spray with a shotgun. That's why I do think the pistol is better. Look at this, I just shot that zombie in the head and only did 192 damage. As you can see, I can like spray with this weapon. Not that fast, because it does make you wait some time to fire off the next bullet. So it's not one of those games where you can have a trigger finger. I wish it was, but yeah, you can't. And as you can see, why I just had that yeah really challenge almost finished. Well, not almost finished, but I'm already at 600. And it's only because, like I said, I have my first playthrough, so I do have some challenges completed, and some others are like almost completed. So yeah, that's why I have some challenges almost finished. So yeah, as I was saying about the ammo, I just saw an ammo crate right there, and I do think that they give you a lot of ammo crates, but you just don't have enough ammo to store them in. See, here's another ammo crate. You just don't have any capacity to store them in. Here we have some nice environment. I like those waves. It does look intense, like you're in a huge storm. And I like the thunder. They make the weather nice. Here's the rain. Looks pretty cool. I know it's been raining for a while, but yeah, it just looks really cool how the drops are like hitting the metal and it's making that splash. So yeah, it's really cool. And they have added this new thing that now you jump and hit the zombies and it's an insta-kill. The only reason I'm not doing it now is because there are just a lot of zombies and I don't want to go down there right now when I could just shoot them from up here and find the ammo crate later on and get some more ammo. Now there are a lot more drop ratings. Like, I know since I'm a survival, I know the drops are more common. Actually, I don't really know, but I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but I know for me, the drops are a lot more common, like finding like 20 bucks or finding alcohol. It's a lot more common for me. I don't know if it's because I have the survival skill tree or not. I don't know if it's like that for everyone, so. But it is a lot more common. I remember in the first Dead Island, I used to kill a bunch of zombies and I rarely get anything. Yeah. I do think the odds of getting something is better. Dang, they just crashed into a huge rock. Man, did he just get crushed by that crate? That thing like ran over him. Whoa, those are a lot of zombies. They just gave me a nice little AK looking thing here. The assault rifle is better. It's a lot better in this game. But so far, my first game save, I haven't been able to find an assault rifle. I've only found a pistol and what looks like to be a taser gun that I have in my inventory. But yes, but my first save is really good because he's like a level 32, I'd say. And yeah, he has some pretty good weapons. But for some reason, that staff that I was talking about earlier, the one that I found, that I put spikes on it, for some reason when I loaded the game, it was not in my inventory. And I'm really upset about that because that was my first orange weapon, and it was really good. But luckily, I have a bunch of other good small blades that I have, and so it doesn't really affect me much, but it just kind of makes me upset knowing that I had a beast weapon that I don't have anymore. So yeah, just switching out the two pistols because this one is obviously way better than the other one. So not gonna pick up that shotgun because I don't want to go back into my inventory and make you guys wait again. For some reason, those zombies are under there, and I don't know why. And I know my first save, it didn't do that. So, I wonder why it's like that now. I'm just gonna constantly shoot them. As a matter of fact, I'll just smack them with this. And I can attack with this item fast, so that's also good about that. It has force and it attacks good, like, you can swing it good. I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna get inside this ship. But yeah, the ship does look pretty cool. But like I said earlier, I just can't wait to get on that island, because it's just really fun. The environment is just so fun. It's just so creative how they were with it. They made it look like a real jungle and looks like it's a dead end because it won't let me open the door. And there's no ladder to get up there, so. But yeah, the island, they really made it look like a nice detailed jungle. And they have swamps now, like little swamps, like rivers. And it's really cool because you can ride boats down there and stuff. And there's like a bunch of new monsters, like zombie type of things. And I hear they've added a new boss monster. And they've also added these zones, like I think they're called dead zones, that they're like little say zombie dungeons, like I don't know, I'll just call it a zombie dungeon. And what you do is you go in and you gotta fight a bunch of zombies, and there will be a boss zombie that is a skull. So and I know you guys probably know what it is, but a skull zombie is like when a zombie is about, like, I think it's like 2 levels above you, and that's when they mark as a skull, basically warning you that this zombie is more level than you are. So they're just pretty much giving you a warning. But yeah, so there is a different type of boss zombie. Sometimes it'll be a thug, sometimes it'll be like a floater or something. But yeah, they have boss zombies now. So I do think those are cool, because it'll just give you something to do in the meantime. Like say you beat the game, you could go around and get into all the dead zones and fish them, and I'm pretty sure like there's a reward at the end for each one. So yeah, and I know for one of the missions you gotta go to a dead zone and like recover something, but I'm not gonna get into detail because I want you guys to find out for yourselves. Don't want to spoil the whole entire game for you guys. First I thought this guy was so hard until I whipped out my AK, and then it was much easier because the AK is really strong now. And I do like it, but like I said earlier, I just wish I had more ammo. Looks like they're releasing the anchor. Oh, that's a huge rock. They're about to go flying. Yup. Looks like this guy is dazed out. Surprised he didn't die from that. That was a hard crash. So yeah, so here is the island. And it looks rather beautiful, and I like it, but it'd be more beautiful if it didn't have zombies. And yeah, I could tell before this whole zombie outbreak happened, I could tell that this island was beautiful and well populated. So I could tell it was good. Alright, so that is going to wrap up our episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we'll be back for the second one, and so on. And as you can see, since I got the the special edition, I get this new blade, and it looks cool. So hopefully you guys come back soon, and see you guys.